What's up guys, and welcome back to another video. I'm Nat, and today we're going to be playing Missing. And sorry if there's any background noise. It's because my computer, I don't have a mic or anything like that, so yeah, this is just audio from my computer. Ugh, I'm gonna hate this. What are you laughing at? I added your Polaroid to my notebook. I don't look good in that photo though. No, look, it's like you're preserved here in my notes forever. Isn't that cool? I guess. It's a nice thought. Right. I hope we can look back on the summer in the years to come and reminisce over the good old days. I hope we stay friends forever. Your friend has been missing for over a week now. The local police weren't getting anywhere with their search. It's a small town, and missing people cases like this are rare and far between. You guess the lack of progress made in their investigations were due to the fact that they were ill-equipped to handle something like this. Or maybe they were just incompetent, so you decide to take matters into your own hands. You've had your suspicions. In fact, you'd been suspicious of him for a while. It wasn't based on anything concrete. He is well liked in the community and seems to be a normal guy. It was just an uncomfortable gut feeling. And also, you find yourself standing outside a small house on the outskirts of town. Oh, sorry. You look down into your notebook. The plan was to enter his home under the guise of an official investigation. The genius plan. I cannot read that word. What? Okay. You'd have to impersonate a detective, which might get you in trouble if discovered, but if all goes well, you would be able to collect the evidence. You'd need to find what happened to your friends. Or maybe you were wrong. Maybe he's innocent and you're just blowing things out of proportion, all because of a gut feeling. You look back up at the house. It's a simple one-story building, and it looks quite homely. There are plants and other trinkets decorating the patio, and the lawn is neatly kept. You feel a small pang of guilt for intruding on such a peaceful-looking home. But that feeling slowly morphs into a sensation of fear. There's a chill running down your spine as you approach the front door. You stand outside, shifting from one foot to the other. This is it. Should you continue, it's not too late to back out. Now. We're gonna continue. Why would we, back out? You were nervous, yes, but you were also determined to seek out any clues that may help you find your friends. You quickly smoothed out the creases in your dress, making yourself look presentable. With renewed resolve, you knock on the door. I don't know if you could hear that. Good enough. There's a small shuffling noise coming from within. One moment. Oh, I'm gonna hate this. You hear footsteps approaching, the door creaks open, and a friendly face steps in front to greet you. You've seen him around town a few times, but his striking, unusual appearance always seems to surprise you. Can I help you? His sudden question knocks you out of your stupor. I don't know if I said that right. Yes. You pull out a fake badge with a fake identity from your pocket. I'm detective. Detective. Oh my goodness, I can't speak. I'm Detective Quinn with the Border Springs Police Department. You're Crow, correct? Crow glances at your hastily made badge. For a moment, you're worried he's caught on to you, but then he gives you an affirmative smile. That's me. I'm just here to ask you a few questions in pertinence. I don't know. To an ongoing missing persons investigation. Do you mind if I come in? Perfect. Just as you rehearsed. I didn't rehearse that. I mess up. He eyes you for a moment. A missing persons investigation? You nod. Your palms were beginning to feel sweaty from all the nerves. He stares at you thoughtfully for a moment. Then he smiles again. Sure thing, detective. Come on in. Crow motions you to enter, and so you eagerly do. Sorry. As you step inside, he closes the door behind you. Click. Yeah, you can imagine that yourself. Before you can have any moment for yourself to look around the place, you're quickly ushered towards the guest area. Sorry for my appearance, detective. I just gotten home from work, so I haven't gotten to change yet. He motions towards his outfit. The standard uniform issued to crew members at the local train station. I'll brew up some tea for you. Do you have any preferences? No, anything is fine. Thanks, though. Alright, I'll be back momentarily. Make yourself comfortable. You take a seat down at the table, eyes trailing after Crow as he leaves the room. This could be a good opportunity to look around. Yeah, let's snoop. Eager to take advantage of his absence, you quickly leave your seat and head towards the hallway. It's a surprisingly long hallway. The place definitely looks smaller from the outside. The lights are all off, save for a yellow glow coming from the last room in the hall. Nervously, you turn the doorknob of said room and peek inside. As you walk, it's a walk-in closet. Rows of clothes are neatly hung on the closet rod. Everything is meticulously arranged by color: blue, white, black. You walk deeper into the wardrobe, a little surprised that people actually have rooms of this size dedicated to clothing alone. And that's when you notice it. Inconspicuous, I can't. This word right here, that I do not want to say, inconspicuously, something like that, placed on the table full of gloves. A blood-stained pair lay out in the open. You shakingly step I can't speak either. You shakingly step closer to get a better look, reaching out to pick up the piece of evidence you need. I came to grab a new pair of gloves, but I didn't expect you to beat me to it. You nearly jump out of your skin at the sudden noise. Sheepishly, you turn to face Crow, who was leaning against the doorway. Upon your repositioning, he noticed the specific article of clothing you were trying to grab. Ah, that. He smiles. I was field dressing a rabbit the other day. And don't worry, I've got a license. It was understandable. Many residents of Border Springs participated in the hunting of wild game during this season. But despite that, you still feel chills coming down your spine. Now, I'm a little uncomfortable with a young lady such as yourself going through my clothes. How about we call it a day here? I do have some matters to attend to. You nod meekly, embarrassed I had caught you at such a bad time, and you are swiftly escorted out of his home. Ending 2, empty-handed. There are multiple endings to this game, so yeah. We're just gonna skip this because we already. Oh my goodness. I believe there are like 5 endings to this. If I have to go click through that again, I swear. I mean, it doesn't take that long. This is all information we've already gone through, so. Okay. This could be a good opportunity to look around. Last time we snooped, so now we're gonna wait. You decide to play it safe and wait for a while. While reviewing. You decided to play it safe and wait for a while reviewing your old notes. Reviewing old notes. You pull out your notebook and pen from inside your pockets and flip through pages. Ah, there he was. Oh, they don't have any words on them. The other ones can't find much on him. The other ones, pages, they had words. You could actually read the words and see what it says. I just, couldn't really understand it. These ones are just scribbles. I believe that's his house. Crow. You couldn't find much information on him. You weren't even able to find his last name. He has virtually no social media presence, nor any close friends who do. He seems to be the easygoing type, but keeps to himself most of the time. You have your eyes in frustration. You'd spent the last week tailing him in secret, but that was the extent of what you found. He lives in a painfully normal and boring life. He lives in such a painfully normal and boring life that you almost felt bad for the guy. But despite all that, your instincts were telling you that he was dangerous. And that's why you're here now. Your train of thought is broken as you hear the sound of running water going off in the kitchen. We're gonna stay in our seat for now. Unable to muster up the courage to leave your seat, you stay put in your spot, fingers nervously tapping the edge of the tape. That's definitely not nervous tapping. While the whistling of the kettle goes off in the kitchen, you can hear the clatter of cups and utensils as Crow prepares the tea. After a few more minutes, he returns with a silver tray in hand. He gently sets down a piping hot cup in front of you. Sugar, I'll pass. He sits down across from me. He doesn't touch his tea. So, what did you come to me for? We can either ask him or question him. I think we're gonna question him. You try to keep your I cannot remember how to pronounce that word. As a detective, asking him questions about his relationships, his personal life, his schedule, and alibi. Of course, you weren't able to pick up on any inconsistencies, and your line of questioning was inefficient and lacking substance. This back and forth goes on for about half an hour before you decide to finally cut your losses and leave. You rise from your seat, tucking away your notebook and pen back into your pocket. Will that be all, Detective Quinn? You sigh and give him a small nod, making your way towards the front door. Co trails behind you, seeing you out. There's a feeling of defeat from not having gotten anything worthwhile out of this whole encounter, but you thank him for his time anyway. Glad to have been a help, detective. You give a you give a half-hearted nod as you walk across his front lawn. If you ever need more, if you ever need more assistance with that investigation of yours, do feel free to come by for tea again sometime, Petunia Flores. You stumbled mid-step. You never told him your real name. You turned back to face him, but he was already gone. Ending 3. Playing detective. Oh my goodness. Now we have to skip through all of this again to we're not gonna leave. We're gonna get up at the second. Oh my goodness. We're continuing. We're not leaving yet. Oh my goodness. Is there a way to get through this quicker? Kind of feel bad for making you guys have to sit through all this clicking. If you can hear it. Alright, we're gonna wait, because this is the first time, and then we're going to go the second time. Get off it. We're gonna check out the house. Now that it sounded like he was preoccupied with whatever was going on in the kitchen, you decide to take this time to explore the rest of the house. You quietly leave your seat, scurrying over to the dark hallway. The lights are all off, so you had quite a bit of trouble navigating from room to room. One by one down the hall you peeked into each room: a restroom, a storage room, a bedroom, and finally a closet. You sighed, rubbing tiredly at your eyes. It was difficult to see anything in these conditions. As you were about to leave the closet, you slipped briefly on the rug. Shoot. You quickly moved to readjust the displaced floor covering, but noticed something peculiar as you do. A trap door, hidden underneath. Ooh, what's down there? You feel your heartbeat quicken. Cautiously, you lift up the heavy door and peer inside. Complete darkness. You take a step down. Oh, I don't know if you can hear that, but my chair just made the perfect creak. It sounded disappointing. And then another. Then there's creak until you reach the end. By now, your eyes have adjusted to the dim setting. There's a strange smell down here. You cover your mouth to mask the odor, but it permeates through the air regardless. Permeates? Is that what it was? Sorry, I changed it so I can't see what it is now. And then you see it. It's our friends! A wall strewn with pictures of them. Your missing friend. Belongs to me. So adorable. Ooh, taken. Mine. I love you. Get rid of them. Who's them? Is that, huh? Red ink is scribbled all over every photograph. Proclivity of love towards them, and threats of violence towards anyone else who dared to interfere. You back up a little at the sight. A creak. You froze. That wasn't you. It came from behind. Ah, now you've done it. I was going to let you go, you know, Detective Quinn. Or should I say, Petunia Flores. I thought that humoring you in your little game of detective might satisfy that troublesome sixth sense of yours, but I can't believe you managed to sniff this place out. A shame, really, a shame. Out of all the inconveniences in my way, you were still tolerable to some extent. He pulls out a needle. There's a murky substance inside. I do hope you don't take this personally. I was going to let you go, really, promise. But the circumstances have changed. And, well, I can't have you getting in the way of my love. Ooh. Ending 5. Missing. Have you seen this girl? Oh my goodness. I don't even know what to say. We're gonna do... I swear, I hate these clicks. We're gonna go to the one where we ask them out. Oh wait, I did that wrong. I was not paying attention at all. And I had my cursor on the wrong thing. Oh no, never mind. We'll do that after this one because we clicked the one where we back out. You bite your lips nervously. This was a bad idea. There's so many things that could go wrong. For all you know, he could be completely innocent. You could be accusing him of a crime he didn't do and trespassing into private property. On top of that, you'd definitely get into some legal trouble if you were found impersonating an authority figure. Head hanging low, you step back from the door. For a moment, your friend's smiling face flashes in your head. You take one last look at the house, and then you leave. Ending 1. Coward. Yeah, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, this time, we're not going to have a cursor where it can get in the way of things. These clicks are very annoying. We continue. Wait. Oh my goodness, I forgot I could do that. No more clicks. I don't like touching the screen though. We wait. And we skip all this. We stay in our seat. Alright. We ask him out. Are you serious? Yeah, 100% serious. Buckets of soap dripping down your face. Crow seemed a little uncomfortable at your sudden weird behavior. I came today to, ask... Crow raised an eyebrow. Ask you on a date. There's a long silence between the two of you. Oh, I was scared. I don't, get out of my house. Yes, sir. Not a dating sim. I just have to get the last ending. Well, that's all for today's video. That's all for today's video. Make sure to like if you like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.